Peace and abundant blessings. Bill Shahid here. Just blessed rising up with my intentions, just pouring libations to the ancestors, lighting the fire for them, for the ancestors known and unknown Ashe, for all the ancestors that have lost their lives due to senseless violence in our communities. Ashe to them, may they fly free in the cosmic reality of the Most High. Um, to our ancestors, our warrior ancestors who were on the front lines, Toussaint Louverture, Ashe, Marcus Messiah Garvey, Ashe, Frederick Douglass, Ashe, so many great heroes, Kwame Nkrumah, Ashe, all our freedom fighters, Ashe to the ancestors known and unknown. So this video is about, the senseless gun violence in our communities. And the best way I could start this out by saying is each one teach one, and you have to embrace gnosis, know thyself, and be at peace with yourself, and know yourself, know your natal chart. You know, this is what I'm doing. I'm actually learning my natal chart. That's the journey that I'm on. Gnosis, knowing myself. And really cleansing out my body. You know what I'm saying? And being at total peace within myself, so that I can become a beam of light and radiate that love to those around me. Um, you know, pouring libations to the ancestors. In your city. Like my city is Milwaukee, Wisconsin. All right. And so doing rituals in your city. I'm gonna have the links below. Like they got the Indian medicine wheels that you can do. Those are very powerful forces of energy, creating the Indian medicine wheels. First and foremost, in your homes, with any rocks, or maybe limestone rocks. Crystals are even better. But it's the Indian medicine wheels. I will edit and have the link below for the Indian medicine wheels. They're very, very powerful. You can have the Indian medicine wheels all around your house, in front of your house, back of your house, under your bed. They're very, very powerful. And then even on a broader spectrum, you can go into like the roughest areas in your community, and just get a bunch of rocks and gift that area with medicine wheels. People may be looking at you strange, like, what are you doing? But when you move in with the ancestors and the spirit and the ancestors and spirit of the Most High, all is a blessing. Don't even worry about what people think of you, but just go to like a specific area where people, they see it, but they don't walk there. It's a certain kind of, the spirit that guides you, where everybody sees it, but nobody walks there. And it's a rough part of the city. And may have many rough parts, but just start somewhere by putting the medicine wheel out there big enough for everybody to see, and big enough so they can draw the energy. Another tip, um, uh, organite. They're organite, where you have a resin. It's the resin you can get like from Home Depot. It's a clear resin, and you can have copper shavings. You can have even key shavings. Like, go to where they make keys at, and get the key shavings, the metal shavings, to make the organite more powerful. You can use actual copper shavings, and even silver shavings and gold shavings to make it more. And then you may take some earth and mix it in, or some granite or something, and mix it in. Make these little, they look like little cakes, or you can make pyramids for your house. But when you want to, for this specific reason, these little cakes, you can get like the maybe a plastic cupcake thing, or something like that they can harden in. I'll put videos below. I'm going to be doing this a lot. I'm actually out here in Boston right now. I'm going back home very soon to the Midwest, and that's what I'm going to be doing. First and foremost, hailing up the ancestors every day while I'm there, going to Lake Michigan, pouring libations, giving offerings, honoring the ancestors, honoring Yemaya due to Lake Michigan. It's so beautiful. And, offering up to the ancestors and the Orishas and, lighting a candle, beating the djembe drum for those who have lost their lives due to senseless violence, gun violence. Um, and yeah, the organite, it radiates a positive vibe, energy. The organite energy. Uh, Look it up. I'll have the link below. So I don't have my notes in front of me, but I'm just going off of the spirit right now. But the organites are very, very powerful. All right, orgasmic energy is very, very powerful. You can have them around your house. You can have the shungite pyramids around your house. The shungite is very powerful. Let me write that down. That's another link. So I got to put below. So number one is the Indian medicine wheels. All right, and then um, wheels. All right, and then number two is the organite. Okay, I'm gonna put that below here. The organite little biscuits you can put them in the stoplights. You can drop them in the stoplights, or you can just throw them around your community in places where they'll never find them. But these give off positive energy, very, very powerful. Um, and then of course, honoring the ancestors. Just write down my notes. Ashe. So, um, and these are things on the spiritual level and physical level with the organite, with the Indian medicine wheels. They're very powerful. Giving honor to the ancestors, detoxing yourself. Um, Another video I got coming soon is uh, it's going to be called, your colon has been colonized, or the colonized colon. Basically, our colon has been colonized by colonies of parasites. And so, what we have to do is we have to cleanse our system. Ashe. We have to go to war with ourselves. We have to go to war with our lower self right now. And we have to cleanse our body temple, you know, and we have to defeat our the colonies in our colon. Our colons have been colonized, and a lot of us, our colons and different organs have become compromised uh, due to the acidic nature of our diet and even environment, due to epigenetics. Another topic I'm gonna put down here in the link I gotta edit. So epigenetics is your environment. So you can be genetics, okay? Chicken scratch. So your environment can affect your physiology. Your environment can infect and affect your physiology. Can affect your mood, your mindset, your flow, your energy, your vibration. You could be trying to cleanse yourself, doing all these things, and be defeating your lower self and conquering uh, your lower self to have the body and the mind and the mentality and the lifestyle that you want to live. But because of environment, um, is very important, um, to get around positive people that are like minded, in your city. Go to these, I call them vortexes, the spiritual vortexes, where you can actually uh, get that support that you need is very important. I think every city has those groups of people that are into gardening, you know what I'm saying, that are into organic eating, organic living, peaceful, loving energy, um, that are into healing, that are into positive, activist work. You have that. So, get with those people in your area so that you can be able to build off of that energy. because we can do it alone to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? The collective unity is very important. So back on topic here, just the gun violence. There's so much factors into the guns because we don't really own any barges. We're not into import export. Most of the guys who get guns, they got felons already, or they got a record, so they just can't go into the gun store and buy guns. So I believe there's a black market for the guns in our community. It's just too easy access for the guns. How are these guns getting into our community, as well as other things? But that is not the energy of this live. The energy of this live is solution. So again, cleansing ourselves, Ashe. We have to be at total peace within ourselves. I'm finished. Be at total peace with yourself. Know your natal chart. Like, that's another point. Chicken scratch. Sorry, guys. It's a live from the heart, and I wasn't prepared. So yeah, natal chart. All right. I'll give the site where you can actually put in your name, your birthday, city, and all that. Even if you got the time, that's good too. Um, that way you will know. Your natal chart is like a snapshot. Like as you logged into this reality, you came through the portal, uh, the birth canal, and you docked, and you was docked by the doctor, and you came through the canal of your mother's birth canal. As soon as you came and you crowned and you came out, um, it's like there was a total snapshot of the cosmos at the time of your birth, and that's called that natal chart. And it's like you can actually chart. They have 12 houses in the chart and different points based on when you were born, the latitude, longitude, the time, the day, everything. It affects you. All right. It affects us on many levels. So you can chart your life when you know your natal chart. You know who you are, more of who you are when you really understand and understand your natal chart. It's powerful. I love it. I'm a student. I'm learning it. That's very, very powerful. So you definitely want to learn more about your natal chart. I am a Gemini sun, Gemini moon, and I'm a Cancer rising. So I will search the freaking universe uh, uh, on all levels to find solution, to find the answer, to connect the dots. And my main thing is connecting the dots. My main thing is finding the solution. So, and I'm finished. It went over a bit, but yeah, you want to do that. Indian medicine wheel. Um, those are very powerful and very healing energy. Do that in your home or around your home, and do that in your city where people see this area, but they don't walk there. They just see it big, take rocks and just, that's what I'm going to do. Make huge medicine wheels. Um, and most people who are conscious, oh, wow, that's a medicine wheel. They're going to know, oh, wow. And even when you are putting it down, you may have on like, I don't know, whatever the spirit tell you to have. The spirit's telling me to have on all white, as I'm putting it down, like, okay. And then I may burn a candle in the middle of the medicine wheel. Very, very powerful. Organite. Oh my God, I'm gonna have so much fun when I go home making these little organite biscuits and organite pyramids. About the organites, I went over. I'm sorry. The organites are powerful. With You can go to any key maker and get the metal shavings from the key, and get the resin, the clear resin at Home Depot. You can maybe get like some coal or some stuff like that and put it in there and make the little organites. That'll be below as well to make it more, to amplify the organite, positive, negative ions. It shoots out positive energy around the space that it's in. To make it more powerful, you can use copper shavings or gold shavings. Very powerful. And even put crystal. I would do that for my house. You can put the crystal in there, the quartz crystal, or any crystals. Have fun with it. But it's a very positive healing energy. Um, Honoring the ancestors, you know what I'm saying? The fallen ancestors due to gun violence. Sometime in our cities are like in Milwaukee, um, the inner city has old German cemeteries, like old cemeteries, and at that time, uh, the cemeteries like in Milwaukee, it goes back to the 1800s and well, yeah, 1800s, some of them, but most of them are like not our people. So it's that energy there. So it has to be a lot of rituals done to cleanse. And even when the fallen ancestors are when they brothers and sisters have lost their lives, those spirits are locked in. So you have to do the work. You got to do the light work. You got to, you got to ashe them. You got to ashe them. You got to do what you can do. The spirit will guide you. This video was just to say, love yourself, study yourself, know yourself, and uncolonize your colon from the colonies of parasites in your colon. And a good way to do that is uh, pineapple, like juice pine. Well, yeah, blend pineapple, blend papaya with the seeds. The papaya seeds are like nuclear bombs, atomic bombs to the parasites, because the brick and mortar for the parasites in your colon is the chips, is the Snickers, is the fried food, is the cakes and all that good stuff that we like to eat. Yeah. But that stuff that we like to eat, that is the brick and mortar for the colonies of parasites in your colon. You got to go in and bust all that ish up, really. And a good way to do that is uh, making a smoothie of the pomegranate. I mean, I said pomegranate. Pomegranates are good too, but the papaya with the seeds and the what did I say? Oh, papaya and pineapple. Okay, papaya with the seeds and pineapple. The third is, and I would put that down there, here in the comments. The third is actual fresh turmeric. Fresh turmeric. The fourth is ginger. You know, and then what you do is you want to eat a piece of ginger, suck the juice, and then drink the that smoothie. That is like an atomic bomb to the parasites in your colon. They got to get the hell out of there. Once you do this, they got to go. And I'm telling you, I've done it before. When I was on a 9-day juice feast, not a fast or detox, I call it a juice feast. And how I started the feast off, I started off with that colon colonizer blockade. I called it an atomic bomb. I'm having too much fun. Sorry, y'all. Anyway, as I saw them coming out. You know what I'm saying? So it works. It works, and you feel so good. You really do. And when you feel good and you healthy and you know yourself and you honor your ancestors, in your lineage and powerful ancestors that have done the work and gave their lives for the cause. When you're doing that and you're doing the medicine wheels and organite and you all this stuff and stuff put things that you think that you can do. This live is open for everybody. The comments is open. Put stuff that you think will be positive for yourself and for honoring the ancestors and for the rituals, in the things you can do in your city. You know what I'm saying? That way, as you're moving in your city, you no matter where you go, you're not moving in fear. You're not moving in fear. You're moving in a certain energy. And so those who are of ill spirit and ill nature, most of the time they're victims themselves. Most of the people that's committing the killings, they're victims themselves. And what we need now more than ever is healing right now. Healing. I hope I'm coming across real clear. People need healing right now. We just came out of a pandemic, and that it felt like it was a year, but it felt like 2 years. And we know that it's chess moves and something else is coming. But again, I'm not a doomsayer or whatever. I'm just saying Be a beam of light in your area. Flow in your city. Go where, be that beacon of light. Connect the ties with your kids and your kin. Check on your elders, um, provide healing for yourself, for your family, and your loved ones. Be kind. Be a beacon of light. Cause don't worry. Don't be a warrior. Be a warrior. You know what I'm saying? And know that as you walking in that that energy, especially for the sisters, or the brothers, the lion, sisters, lioness. You know what I'm saying? For the sisters, you walking in that segment energy, that ma'at energy. You know what I'm saying? When you walking in that Heru Kahuti energy, that Heru, the Asit, the Asar, when you walking in these energies, you know what I'm saying? You don't have no fear, and you can be a beacon of light on the spiritual level, on a physical level, and a intangible and tangible level, in your area, starting with yourself, your home, your family, and then your community by activist work and light work. So I went over. Sorry, you guys, but I'm having so much fun because I'm just talking about solutions. What is the solutions? Know that those who are committing the murders, some of them is just crazy as hell, but in most cases, everybody's a victim of something, and people just need healing, and to know that it's wrong. And then two is an underlining. These are chess moves. There's so much going on. Black market guns is coming into our communities as it always been. Drugs and all this stuff. It's a bigger picture. Organ stealing. I don't want to go into that. This live is about solutions. So I'm gonna list the solutions below that I came up with. I want you guys, Ashe, to put some solutions below. Let me know where you chiming in from. Show me some love. Like and subscribe. And please, this is an open live, open comment flow. Just feel free to put things that you can think of as well. Yeah, for healing, self healing, knowing self, loving each other, and solutions, actual solutions. And that is, this video is coming to an end, but it's really important to build productive relationships. It's really important, Ashe, to have functional unity. Functional unity is everything. Once you begin to have this healing and this functional unity, something begins to happen, and trust me, it's not all doom and gloom, but it first starts in here. All right. So peace and love, guys. Ashe to the ancestors. Ashe. I pour libations to my ancestors. Ashe. So peace and love. I pray that I was able to come Ashe across in a humble spirit and very clear. And I pray that I got my point across because I had to do this video. I had to share this light, because I don't know who is listening and who it could affect and who it could put on the path of enlightenment to, just be that hope, that beam of light, not just in the physical, tangible, but in that spiritual sense. All right, peace and love, guys. Bill with Shahid Ali here. Have a blessed day. In the midst of the storm and the chaos, go to the eye of the storm, and there you'll find peace and love, peace and calmness, peace, Ashe.